What's up, guys? This is Hot7 RCT Gaming bringing you another video for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy and staying safe. I wanted to bring today, or start today, a series that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, which is back to basics. Now I know it's a dumbass phrase and play on words, but I needed something that would separate from the other series that I do and the other stuff like showcasing and reviewing stuff here for you guys. And this one I just wanted to cut loose and have some fun playing games, because sometimes we get so involved between this and that and the other stuff that we kind of like miss having fun. Sometimes we're so focused that we forget, and in these difficult times having fun is something that should be required. So that said, and no preaching, I'm not trying to, believe me, we begin this. Now today is going to be shoot 'em ups. Maybe after that you're going to be seeing fighting games, and you're going to be seeing number ones on running guns and number ones on beat 'em ups as well, because I don't want to leave any arcade genre out. That said, let's begin today. But one more thing. All number ones that you're going to be seeing for each genre in this series, they are going to be kind of like freestyle. Freestyle, what I mean is that there's not going to be any set list of games, and I will pick and choose randomly what front end to use in playing the games with the arcade stick. That is the whole point. So that said, and all of the blabbering out of the way, let's get into the first few titles. Now I'm going to start here, going into the arcade part, of course. Now I know you guys can hear that. Yeah, that's the arcade stick in the background. I'm hoping it doesn't get too much in the way of the sound, or the sound of the game. I will try to improve as we go on. Now let's go into genres and just straight up go into shoot 'em ups. Oh, let's do one of the strikers. Let's go with 1945 plus. Of course, we can't go wrong with Psycho. Right up there with Toa Plan and the old Tato shoot 'em ups from the past, and Cave, which I also am going to end up playing. You guys know I'm a Cave shoot 'em up freak, so that's unavoidable. I'm just trying to work my way before falling into playing a Cave shoot 'em up. But just out of fun, I'm gonna play with the Flying Pancake. If only just to let you guys know how much I really don't give up. You know what? It is such a damn difference. I mean, it won't make you an amazing player. I'm sorry, no piece of hardware that I know of is gonna make you an amazing player. But oh my God, it feels so great. first stage using all of the power-ups, but I don't know. There you go. Now I'm gonna try and play only one credit. I mean, as long as I don't get murdered like right away, I'll try to limit it to 1 credit so the video doesn't end up being too long. Of course, as I mentioned before, this is only number 1. So after this, I'll try and have a curated list of titles to play, and there I go. And that list is going to depend on you guys, because I'm going to ask of you guys to leave either on the community tab on my YouTube channel or even on Discord, on any other that I usually hang out. You can leave me a message there what you would like me to do, what game, and I will cover that for you. Now, which one should we do next? I want to go a bit older, or a bit back in time. How about if we get out of here and go into systems? That way we can pick. I want to do something from Capcom. Let me see if I can find something here. Pro Gear. This one right here. Oh my god. This one is awesome. Even though this one is a bit more modern. But man, this game is good. Now, of course, Cave was involved in this one, so you can understand where the quality comes from. Not that Capcom is not known for great games, but when it comes to shoot 'em ups, you know you're in for a treat if Cave is involved. And what impresses about this one is not so much the game mechanics. It has more to do with the fact that it has so much going on screen, and every single part of it looks beautiful. Now, in classic Cave fashion, you have the different mechanics depending on if you mash the buttons or if you just hold on, which in turn makes your ship a bit slower to move around. So you need to be sure how to use these. Now, of course, the mechanic also serves as a pickup of sorts for you to get like the bonuses that they're dropped when you hold in the button or you hold down the button. You get this powerful shot, but once you release, it also acts like absorbing the bonuses that they drop. And I know I'm not making a lot of sense, but it's that I'm trying to focus on this. It looks absolutely beautiful. One bomb left. All right. Now, in many ways, this kind of looks a little bit like Akai Katana, which we saw a version of it on the arcade, the first version. Then we saw a Kai version of it in, I think it was Nezuka that has it, which is a updated and much more beautiful looking version, but it shares a lot of similarities with this game in the style and how everything shows up on screen. And I'm getting distracted here, talking too much and playing not so well, but it's all good fun. And that's Pro Gear for you guys. Let's see what else we can come up with. Let's back out. Oh, it's calling on me. It's right here. But before we go into that, let's see what we find on the raising stable. And here, I mean, I already picked it. I already stopped on it. If I don't play this one, I can't say that I covered shoot 'em ups. So might as well do it. Oh my god, we're back to 1996. Isn't that something? Yeah, I think we can skip this part. Yes, sir. Just gotta do that intro. Because that is now, of course, I mentioned rising, but there's also aiding, which doesn't really get a lot of mention, but these guys are also amazing when it comes to shoot 'em ups. So yeah, let's do just 1/4 so I don't get tempted into staying just playing this game. So I'm gonna go with Silver Sword here. Now this one, the challenging part about this great title is how thin and small those bullets are. Like, it's hard not to get confused between your shots and theirs. Especially when they mix them up with regular round bullets. Oh my god, it starts getting really crazy. Now the great thing is that you don't need to mash the button with this one like many other shoot 'em ups. You can just keep it pressed down. But again, if you do that, you're more than likely to get confused, like I said, with their thin bullets. That's the one that really gets you. Now, going into the quirky. Now this one, yeah, it falls like straight up into the wacky territory when it comes to shoot 'em ups, and I love it. I know this has to do with a race, but please don't ask me anything about the story. I have no clue whatsoever. All I know is that it's a race that involves shooting. You need to get to a place first, and that's about it. But it is a treat. There it is. Alright, so who do we pick? I'm just gonna pick this dude because he's called Miyamoto, so. And the dude looks like a rat or dragon, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, a dragon. Yeah. Figures. You can see on the left hand side, you see the track and how you're doing in terms of position. Don't ask me how the hell you do in order to advance, but oh, I'm missing those get it things. There you go. Okay. I'm in third place, apparently. Sixth place. There we go. Boss fight. Why do they have to make the drops so close to the attack? There, I got it. Nice. Now I'm 7. Alright, I'm gonna cut it out right here so I can go into the next one. If this one is one that you want to see more of, let me know in the comments and I will feature it later on. I'm gonna end the video, this first one, because I just can't help myself anymore. I'm gonna go into cave. I'm gonna do the actual original Donpachi first. We'll cover the others later because they're a total of around 24 of the classic cave stuff. But this right here is one of them.
Okay, good luck. Wing leader to base. Wing leader to base. Commencing operation. 3, 2, 1, go! First stop. Enemy out. Let's see what you got.
Now once again, as I mentioned, the whole mechanic that cave shoot 'em ups are known for, where you can mash the button for free shots and high maneuverability versus just holding down the button, getting an amazing weapon but being slower for it. So basically you gotta pick and choose where to use it. I only got one bomb left.
Looky what we got here. A multi-assault tank. Watch yourself, kid. Couple more shots!
Oh my god, need to keep a close eye on that hitbox. I was so close to doing it without getting killed, but so be it.
Bandits closing in. Watch your tail.
Whoa, that was close. Got a nice little surplus of bombs here. I think I can spare a few. Even though it's very easy to switch back and forth between the high-powered shot and the button mashing one, since it really slows down your ship, you could be caught off guard while making the switch. That's where the challenge of it really lies. Now my ship, I think, is fully souped up. Can't remember if it goes any higher than this. you won't. Ah, caught that one by accident. Oopsies. And I just crashed into it as well. Okay. Ah, that felt good. Now in contrast, let me end the video with a much more modern one. And that would be from the Raiden collection. Of course, Raiden 5. This way we get a chance to, at least in the first iteration, get a chance of a mix of some old and some new. Now I'm going to be paying attention to whatever suggestion, whatever titles you want me to do in the subsequent shoot 'em up, back to basics. So be sure to leave your favorites there. Yeah, let's do a quick. Not even sure if I should pick story mode because it goes on and on and on and on. Yeah. Let's do it. I'll just try to skip through the story as much as I can. I have Azuma, which is a classic Raiden. This one looks nice, but that shot, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna go with this one. Now for the shots, I might want this one. And for this type of laser, I might go with this one and just keep the plasma. Alright, let's do it.
We've lost contact with North America's 4th Air Force and their 8th Infantry Regiment.
Yeah.
Are there any survivors?
Yeah. Yep. A lot of story. Nice story, but I want to get to the shooty part.
It took a while, but finally we've received the attack order. We must reduce damage as much as possible.
Yeah. They did a really great job in modernizing the classic Raiden.
You hear me, Raiden? We're still surveying the enemies, so please head straight to the scene.
There doesn't appear to be many enemies coming to the suburbs.
But this thing with the story and the characters talking in the background really...
Max speed. I think you're aware of it, but it's the first time to witness contamination of this level with these kinds of massive weapons.
Now don't get me wrong, because in Caladius...
so be careful.
Caladius Blaze or something like that. That shoot 'em up is anime based and it has a lot of dialogue and conversations going in the background. I'm all for it. But in this case, since this one is trying to be a bit more serious, it kind of feels like it's droning in the background, like a hum. I do like the music though.
We will be entering the fighting area very soon. The enemy in that area are being mopped up by the 2nd and 4th Panzer divisions. Please quickly pass through it and aim the other planet.
Hold on. This is too much for the defense corps to handle on their own.
Bendy laser.
The destruction of the target.
I need to fully power up because I got my ass killed
The citizens have all been evacuated. And
very quickly. And that's not good.
That may be so, but I'm sure the retreating people can do what they call. It won't hurt to help out.
I really should have turned off the voices.
I'm getting a response by radar. Numerous enemies have crossed the defense lines and invaded metropolitan area.
You heard it. So, but I'm gonna have to ask you to respond appropriately on site.
Bendy laser. Actually, not laser, but plasma, but whatever.
The number of enemies destroyed has been confirmed. It seems that some enemies on the ground have survived. I'm requesting help from the 2nd and 4th Armor Division. Enemy aircraft is flying between skyscrapers. Please be careful.
Be careful, you say. Do you have any better advice for me?
I believe it's the captain's role to give advice. Do you have any advice for me?
Make sure you don't hit the building.
Same thing as a cave shoot 'em ups. If you press and hold the buttons, the shooting button, of course, you're gonna get a very powerful attack. But your ship is so slow in that mode. You need to be careful if you need to dodge.
Enemy flight battleships are approaching.
Ooh.
There are vessels leaving from the ship.
Okay, that was easy enough. Stage 2. I'm going to use the bombs defensively and not use them unless really necessary. Time for a switcheroo. There you go. Oh! Come on.
Check that the enemy has suspended action clock.
Believe that something so huge is being attacked. But I gotta say that the mission was well accomplished.
And there you have it, guys.
I will check the measuring instruments, so please stand by a cruising speed.
With this, I'm going to conclude the first number 1 shoot 'em ups back to basics. And I will talk to you guys soon. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comment section what games you would like me to feature on the follow-ups to this series. Now stay tuned, of course, because other genres are going to be represented as well, like fighting games, which is going to come up next, and of course beat 'em ups, racing, and puzzles, and all sorts of genres are going to be part of this series going forward. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe. Talk to you guys soon.